So with the sadness of losing our Champions League, Oceania Champions League, not the real one, final, we did lose our first game as Valonga manager. We realised the gap between Tonga and New Zealand, it's too big. We need to go to New Zealand. That's our aim. At the minute, there's not really much going on. We'll also keep an eye out for things in Fiji, maybe Solomon Islands, but realistically, we want to go to New Zealand. There's a few tiers in New Zealand, to be fair. So there's like 4 divisions. So we should be okay to find a job. It's just, can we actually find one? Yeah, hopefully their seasons are just underway now. So I wouldn't imagine there'll be any sackings for some time. But you never know. We'll keep an eye out. Hopefully find a job. And we'll let you know of the process. The process. Oh my God. Still got a cold, by the way. Well, things could be already wrapping up pretty quickly. We saw that the Eastern Suburbs in the New Zealand Northern League, which is the top division in New Zealand, have sacked their manager. They're currently sitting in 11th place. We applied, received their application received. They're a 1.5-star team. I mean, that's not bad. I feel like this is a good step up. If we look at our profile, we're still only half a star, but perhaps what we've done in the Oceania Champions League has got us a little bit of reputation boost that we can't really see in terms of stars. Maybe it's just the fact we don't have a job, but Eastern Suburbs have come in with an interview. So we will do the interview. Welcome, Destro. We're glad to see you come along to discuss our plans for the club's vision, should we decide to hire you. Let's get down to business. I have some reservations around the fact that you've never managed in this country. No, I've always been keen to manage. Never had the opportunity until now. Come on. Do you think it's a positive or negative thing that you've thus far managed just one team? My career is only just getting started. Can you ease your concerns about being a pretty big step up for you? Convince or ask for a chance. I don't know if I've earned it. Yeah, football's football. We've won where we've been in Tonga. We'll do well in New Zealand. You developed a reputation for applying for other jobs while still employed. What's that all about? I feel that's acceptable when you consider how long I've been in management. Yeah, sure. We want to ensure that the dressing room dressing room would be fine. You would be potentially replacing someone who did not enjoy it. I have a strong bond. Can't speak. They love me. I've won every game, so of course they will love me. What makes you the ideal candidate to save a club unexpectedly struggling against relegation? Is it unexpected? I'm a motivator. Are you looking to bring in any staff with you? No. Do you have any thoughts? Right, what do they want to do? Work within the wage budget. Boring. Just stay up. And whatever the cup is. Oh, there's a cup. And then they want to be in the playoffs. So they do actually have some ambition. That's good. Yes, I would do that. Come on, we can do that. Ooh, money. Very good. That's less money than we had in Tonga. That is odd. Fine. No. Yes. Right, we could be going to Eastern Suburbs. Semi-professional. Northern League. They've got a boy called Castro. I already like him. Christian Castro. That sounds like a baller to me. We will keep an eye out. You never know. We might bring some of the Tongan boys across because they can clearly do a decent job against this lot. Maybe. Hamish McKay is the leading candidate. He is wanted by them. He's currently managing a team further down in New Zealand. So we'll keep an eye out. We'll still keep an eye out, see if anything else comes up. Seems like there's a couple teams insecure at the minute, so we'll keep an eye out. You never know. We will apply for anything and everything. Well, that didn't take long at all. Eastern Suburbs have come in. There's offered us a 1-year contract on £275 per week to take over the job at Medills Farm, believing we're the ideal person to replace ex-manager Marama Atani. We don't really have anything else going on. There's nothing really else available. We could try and delay it, but I don't really want to. So they want us to stay up. Is that reasonable? They're expected to finish 5th, so they really are underperforming. Yeah, actually, season previews got them 4th. So they're really underperforming. Seems like there's 2 good teams in the league, and then everyone else is below. That makes sense. Yeah, I think we're going here. So we've got our second club. No need to mess about. We'll obviously keep an eye out if any of the big clubs in New Zealand, like any of the Auckland clubs or Christchurch or something like that, or Wellington Olympic, Kashmir Tech, these kind of teams that have won the competition or gone far, But this is a 1.5-star team. This is a whole star jump up. It's less money. We're only getting £275 a week. The wage budget and the transfer budget's a bit crap. But, hey, it is what it is. Can we have more than Can we have more than 7 months? No. Can we have £300? Yes. There we go. £300 a week. We've got our new club. Well, that was job hunting very short. So I guess we'll take a look at the club because the job hunting was quite a short aspect of this. So we'll take a look in the club, and I guess we'll just see what's going on with the club. We'll see what the boys are like. They haven't got any staff. That's worrying. They've got some players in on loan. Okay. Or some players have gone out on loan, which is even better. So they want us to just avoid relegation and then every other season get in the playoffs. How does qualification to the Champions League work in this country? Why have I got a transfer thing already? Right, let's just one thing at a time. Avoid relegation. So they've only won one all season. That's going to change. We'll do fine. We're still in the cup. They want us to get to the quarter-final, which is, I mean, there's not long left of the league. Is it not many? It can't be that many games then. Only 22 games in the league, so probably can't do too much this season. Does the winner of this get into anything? No. So we're in the 4th round. So they want us to win 2 rounds. Who are we playing? A team from the lower divisions, I think. Are they in the lower divisions? No, New Zealand Southern Premier. That's a lower division. Right, okay. Very confusing. We should be okay. Have we got a B team? What have we got? An under-21s. And there's there's a lot of players here that look okay. A lot of players here. We'll be getting rid of most of these. Make no mistakes. We will be getting... There's only £59 left. And apparently we've got offers for this boy. Or are we loaning him out? Looks like we're loaning him out. We will ignore that. We'll move all of this. Great, we can't. I wanted to move all the transfer budget into wage budget. We can't. I don't need the transfer budget. I want wage budget. We're not going to be signing players for money. So we've got a few players on money. Where is this money being spent? We have £800 a week. I mean, I'm only seeing, look, what, £300 in the first team? So it must be the non-contract. I mean, it's probably all these lads. Yeah, a lot of... God, all these youth contracts. I mean, that's £100. That's £200. About £350, £325 in just the youth players. We need to shift them on. We need to get rid. We do not need these. So contracts run out in December in New Zealand. So how does qualification work? You go to the Champions playoff, and then what happens there? Who knows? Past winners. Let's have a look. So these actually came second in 2025. So they're not a bad side at all. So they won the league, Auckland United. They won the league last season. Did they then win their regional premier playoffs? Yes. So maybe winning your own little league isn't enough. Did Auckland... So only 2 teams go in. And it definitely... So I think, given that it was Christchurch who also got into it. So I think you've got to come either first or second in this playoff. So you've got to get in the top 3. So there really isn't anything such as winning the league. Your regional league is just your league. So top 3 get you some money. How is the money at the club? Oh, that's not good. They're 200k under. How on earth have they spent that much? They've got no debt. Okay, but there's quite a bit of... I mean, how are they spending that much? They don't spend anything. No wonder the wage bill's so low. Quite a decent sponsorship here. 62... All right, so this should hopefully sort itself out pretty soon. What is the squad like? Anyway, so yes. So you've got to go top 3. Got to get top 3. Then you go in this playoff thing. And if you come second in that, so there's 8 games, 9 teams, so 3 from each regional league. You play everyone once. And then if you come first or second in the playoffs, you get Champions League. That seems to be how it works. We don't need to worry about that because we are nowhere near it. Right. The ongoing negotiations. Well, yeah, you can pay all of his wage, not on 90%. You're not going for 90. Who the hell are you? Hammerby won him. I mean, he looks rubbish. So he can definitely go. 22,000 social media followers, but only 115 turn up for the actual games. Brilliant. Avoid relegation quarterfinal. That's fine. Let's get the tactic in. We did a gegenpress with a 4-2-4, and it worked a treat. Let's stick with that. I'm going to go off camera, sort out the squad, see what we've got. Next episode, we'll do first 2 games in the Northern League. We haven't got long to prepare for it. Play North Shore United, who are 10th, so that we could actually get out of the drop next episode. And Auckland City are 4th. So that'll be a good test for us because they're a decent side. So who are the good sides in this league? Auckland United and City. So realistically, the fact that Melville are top and they were expected to be 5th shows that we're not a million miles away from being a good side. They've got a Sam Phil. I mean, he looks good. Could we get him? Looks like, okay, we definitely need to bring some players in. Definitely need to bring some players in, but we'll keep an eye out. Obviously, we may not stay here forever. Realistically, we only want club jobs in New Zealand. Yeah, if any of the top sides in New Zealand come available, we'll apply. Other than that, this might be enough of a... There might be enough here to do well. There's a 1.5-star side. The facilities aren't great, but youth recruitment's okay. Do we have any affiliates? We've got an affiliate. I don't know why. Yeah, seems like we can actually sign players for money as well, which is good. Right. Well, we've got our second club, Eastern Suburbs. Let's go sort the team out and hopefully find out what kind of squad we're going to have. Right, so I've went through the squad. I'll be honest, it looks okay. I look at the players. There's a couple of weak positions. So, like left back, for example, he's like a 3.5 stars is good Northern League. We've got Raj at centre back, who's good Northern League. We've got another centre back who's really more of a midfielder, but he can play centre back. He's leading Northern League. We've got this guy. He is good Northern League. The weakest position really is the goalkeeper. He's only decent Northern League, so he's probably not very good. We've got a right winger who's good Northern League. I mean, they all look good. I think they're okay. I really think they are. We've got Christian Castro. I love the look of him. He's very quick. He's going to be good. I'm sure of it. What I want to do is, and then we've got these players on the bench. So we've got an 11. We've got this guy who is really more of a centre mid. I'm going to retrain him to be a deep line playmaker. So he's going to be our new playmaker. So this is the team. We've got Luca Taylor in goal. That's who we need to replace. He doesn't look very good. Back four of Grover, who's really more, I mean, he can play he can play right back. Rover Strong, who's only on a non-contract. So we need to be, I think we need to tie some of these boys down to proper deals. Raj and Strong at centre-back. William Baker at left-back, who's on money, so he should be fine. Donsa, who's on money. Ryan Verney, who's on a non-contract, so we need to get him some money. Jackson Cole's on a proper contract. This guy looks good. Jake Mitchell, again, a non-contract player. We need to tie him down. And then a front two of Lamoki as the pressing forward and Christian Castro as the advanced forward. So Lamoki's on money, so he should be fine. And then this is the bench. We've got a youngster in Hastings on the bench. He's injured, but he'll be fine. Tom Scott, centre-back on money. Joe Thomas, a left-back on non-contract, but I probably wouldn't offer him money anyway. Papara, left, right, and up front. Sam Morgan, seems like a youth player. Looks good potential. Keep him. And this Rutherford fella who can play again on the left. So we probably need a goal. Well, we definitely need a goalkeeper. We probably need another centre-back. Actually, we probably need a midfielder, a goalkeeper, a midfielder, and strikers. I think attackers is where we need to improve. But honestly, everyone else at the club now, I'm just going to try and release. We might not be able to release all of them, so a lot of them are on non-contracts, so we should be able to get rid of them. Honestly, we're not going to... These lads just aren't going to improve, so we might as well let them go. Obviously, the youth contracts we might not be able to get rid of. I don't know. But everyone else we should be able to get rid of, and that will hopefully will allow us to get some of this wage back. We're going to go look for bringing in players, see if any of the Valonga players are any good, see if they can play at this level. But yeah, we're going to go release a bunch load of players, and hopefully we'll see this transfer budget rise up. Right, so we just went and released a lot of the squad. I think we did pay for some of those youth contracts to get let go. The only ones we couldn't let go with this fella, probably because he's maybe got a deal to leave somewhere else. So if we cancel it, we might be able to let him go. Now can we release you? I mean, they're just not good enough, are they? Okay, it seems like we can't release him. I'm going to keep the goalkeeper just as a backup in case. He's only getting £25 a week. And for some reason, the ones that are out on loan, we can't release. But they'll all be released as soon as we can. Can we actually just recall you? Actually, we might be able to recall them and then just release them. So we have saved a bit of money. This seems very harsh, but we have saved a bit of money. The wage budget's now £300. If we put all the money into wage, we've got £400 in wages to spare. We probably need to go through and tie down these boys who are who are non-contract. So how much are you earning? You're on a non-contract. You're not getting anything. How does this work? Yeah, we need to be offering money. Hopefully, we can keep it down. But we need to tie these players down. We don't want to be losing players for no reason. So unfortunately, we're probably going to lose a lot of our wage budget doing this. But we're going to go through. I'm going to offer contracts to all the decent players. I mean, we can't offer anything. It seems like £100 the minimum. You're out of contract. You're on a non-contract. We'll offer you a deal. We can't pay less than 100. Well, then we can get rid of everything else then. Get rid of everything else if we have to pay 100. Maybe this is a mistake, but I think I just don't want to lose these players. They actually look good. All right, so you actually value yourself. Why can I offer you less than 100? I don't understand the rules of this country. Don't understand the rules. £110. And then Christian Castro, you can have a new deal. Again, probably can't offer anything less than 100. Maybe there's like a minimum wage for players of a certain age, something like that. We can offer them full-time deals, even though we're a semi-professional side. I don't understand how it works. We won't offer any of the bench players contracts because, yeah, they're not on the first team. So I think we're okay. I think we're not... I mean, how are we able to pay this guy £45 a week? What are the rules? It seems like there's rules for money, but I don't know why. I don't understand. Anyway, what is our committed spending? We've already used up the wage budget offering those contracts. Well, it had to happen. We had to get these players tied down. So we may be stuck with what we've got. But we'll try and bring some boys in. We might be able to get them on non-contracts if we're over wage budget. But hopefully we'll do it. Hopefully we'll be okay. So I'm going to go... I mean, we've not got long left before our game. But I'm going to try and bring some of the best Longo players on trial. See if any of them are good. And if they are, we might offer them some non-contracts. Right, so obviously there wasn't much time between us coming in and playing our first game. So that's going to be next episode. We are going to kick off our first 2 games as Eastern Suburbs manager against North Shore United and Auckland City. That was a really bad New Zealand Australian accent. I know it's kind of different, but I'm terrible. Can't really discern the difference. So in terms of the squad, we've released most of the players now who are rubbish. Oh, I forgot to release you. You can go to... who are you? You can go. Why are some of you boys still here? Right, everyone who's not the goalkeeper can go. Wait, hang on. We've got 2 goalkeepers. Yeah, you can go. Wayne is gone. Harry is gone. I think they're just not going to be good enough, are they? James Lewis. I mean, look at him. Yeah, he's like, that's a 3rd tier or something. They're not going to be good enough. So we won't be here long enough for them to realise the potential anyway. So we might as well get some of this available. We've offered contracts to all of the first team boys, so anyone not on a proper contract will be getting a contract. I don't know why I can't offer less than £100. Clearly that's too much because for some reason I don't understand why we can offer full-time contracts to these boys. So say he's on £30 a week, whereas if I go in from now, I'm not allowed to offer £30 a week. The minimum I'm allowed to offer is 100, which is too much. We don't need to offer it. I don't want to offer him a deal anyway because he's rubbish. We have brought in one player in trial, Henry Gray, a goalkeeper who for somehow has been playing games for Ipswich in the I mean, he's been rubbish. Let's be kind. He's been rubbish. But in the Championship, even if he's rubbish in the Championship, in the New Zealand League, he's got to be unreal. He is New Zealand. He is a Kiwi. He was at Wellington Phoenix, played for the reserves a little bit, went to a team in the Central League, played a little bit, then went to Ipswich. And for some reason in the save, he's went to Ipswich. Who knows why? But he looks okay. He looks decent. So we've offered him a £100 a week deal. So he could be our new goalkeeper because he's been really bad. He's been the worst player of the team. Castro... all the other boys who who don't have a contract, so these 4 players have been offered a deal. It does mean our committed spending... Oh, it's actually only £806 a week now. So we actually have money. How does this work? Maybe when all the... I don't know how it works. Maybe the extra youth players we're getting rid of has lowered the... Oh, yeah, I mean, that's a good bit of money. What? I guess because they were out on loan and we recalled them. So that's like £100, £125 we're saving there. So I think we're okay now. So we've actually got a little bit of money to spend. Plus Gray coming in, so that's £150 spare in wage bill. I mean, we might move some of these boys on if they're not good enough. but we do need a squad. So this is what we've got. And honestly, looking at it, I think it's good. I think it's more than good enough to get in the top 3. That's the aim. It might be too late left. I mean, we'll see how we get on. There may not be enough games left to do it. We've got 12 games left of the league. Yeah, it's got 12 games left. So what's that? 36 points up for grabs. I mean, we'd probably have to win most of our games to get in the top 3. 36 plus the 8 we've got. What was that 40? Oh my God. 2, 3, 4. That'd be 4. So 44. 44 points up for grabs. Could we do it? 44 points in total. Would that be enough? Probably. Let's have a look at last season. What did they do last season? So 44 points was probably, I mean, we'd have to win every game, and I don't think that's going to happen. So we'll do our best. Our goal is just to stay up, but I want to kick on. I want to try and see how good we are. We're playing North Shore. If we win that, we're out with the drop, and then we can start to look upwards. But it's certainly too early to be thinking about getting in the top 3. We really just need to see where we are. I mean, I might be overrating us, but the season preview is 4th. And looking at the squad, I mean, these players look very good. Leading Northern League player. I mean, yeah, I think we can do okay. Finances are a bit tough. We'll try and bring some boys in. We looked at the Tonga players. None of them wanted to join on trial, so we're going to scout them. But other than that, we'll keep an eye out, see if there's anyone else we can bring in. But we'll just see what we're working with. I do think we need probably a good striker as well, so we'll keep an eye out for that. But that's going to do it. So for the job hunting, very similar, very straightforward. We've got our new club. We are in New Zealand. We've got our second club of the save, Longo Longo. Not good riddance because it was really good times there, but good luck, Godspeed. We'll keep an eye out on them, see how they kick on. I imagine they will just remain top of the league, but with everyone on amateur contracts, it could go downhill pretty quick. We're in the top division of New Zealand. We've made the big step up to a 1.5-star team, so we've done well. Hopefully this will start to raise. Hopefully this will remain intact, our good record. Just the one loss, the Champions League final, crazy stuff. If we did that with a team from Tonga, I think we don't even need to move from these lot. I think if we can get some money in, I mean, our reputation isn't too much. I think the best in New Zealand's like 2 stars. So if we got to the final with half a star team, I think we can win it with the Lily Whites. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode of the Hexagon Challenge, and I'll see you all for the next one when we play our first 2 games with Eastern Suburbs in the next episode. Thank you for watching. See you all for more very soon.